Okay, evidently I didn't do a good job with recording, so again, this is a Wednesday, 2018 on the 23rd of May. I have Tyson out here. He's now 17 weeks old. When I first recorded him, he was really, really, really tiny. And I put a leash on him and that harness that you see there, which is adjustable, and he would not respond well to the harness. He couldn't walk with the harness or anything. Now Tyson is out. He's running. He's enjoying. Good boy, Spanky. Yeah, he's really good boy. So now I got him out in the park. He's responded well to the harness and the leash. He's walking with it. Pretty good. His attention is a little bit scattered still. So when we're walking in the cars, honk, and people walking, he gets distracted very easily. So I guess that's just gonna have to grow out of him with time. He'll grow out of that. But right now, it's like he's all over the place. So right now, I got him in a park, deep in the park in Queens. I don't know the name of this park, but I've been coming here for years with Tyson. And there's a body of water over there. I don't know how clean it is, but I would let Tyson go in there in the summer months. And then when I take him home, I will wash him, bathe him up real good and stuff like that. He liked going in there. Spanky's too little for me to even take over there, to even try something like that. So I'll keep him on land. I was just throwing the ball around with him a little while ago. He wants to run, but he's not retrieving the ball as much. He will get the ball, drop it, let me throw it, and then he'll go get it again. But he just likes exploring and sniffing and walking around, so I'm just gonna let him do his own thing. So he enjoys running, so I'll let him run, get his exercise in. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. He is out. He is enjoying himself. He is definitely a hunting dog because his attention, like for certain smells or whatever sounds, he is going. If you're in the market for a dog, Weimaraner. That's my advice. I had one, and because I fell in love with Tyson and his breed, I said there may be some other great dogs. I'm a dog lover, an animal lover, period. But I definitely wanted to stay with the Weimaraner, the breed. And when I found Spanky, it was definitely, I don't know if you want to call it fate or by chance, but I got contacted by a breeder, and the breeder basically was a guy I left my number on his voicemail like weeks ago, and then it's like other places I was trying to get a dog from, they said that, it's going to be months, close to a year, this, that, and the third, whatever. So I basically kind of like gave up the search, and just so happened that the breeder called me, was like, "You still interested?" and this, that, and puppy and all. I was like, yeah. Went to go see him, bought him the same day, brought him home, took him to the vet, gave him his shots, gave him his paperwork, all of that. So yeah. And I tell you, when they're puppies, they are hard to manage because they have a lot of energy, and to cut his nails, you got to do that because my arms are all scratched up, legs scratched up, and because of him teething and stuff like that, he'll chew up everything in sight. And you just have to be patient with him and don't lose your cool. And it's like when he's tearing up your hats and tearing up your sneakers and stuff like that, just remember, he's a puppy. He doesn't know any better. So you yelling at him or beating the dog and stuff like that for doing that, they don't understand. You have to say to yourself, this is what I signed up for, until they grow out of it. And it took a lot of strength for me not to either discipline him or get mad. My love for him is greater than any material things that he destroyed. And he destroyed a lot of stuff. He destroyed furniture. He's destroyed wires for different electronic devices. But I can't get mad at him because this is what he's going through. And because I love him so much, for me to discipline him, beat him, or do anything stupid like that, it's like, why would you do that? He's still going to continue to do that. And if you love him, why would you inflict pain on something that you love? That's why I don't understand how people would get these animals, abandon them, torture them. And not to go into the Michael Vick situation, but his motives for owning animals was totally different from why I wanted to own a dog. So his mindset was definitely different in the sense that his feelings wasn't invested in the animal. His feelings was invested in profit and sport. Mine is purely for the love of owning Spanky and basically having him bring joy into our home and stuff like that. But if anybody's interested in a Weimaraner, contact me. I could get you one, $1,600, $1,500. I could get you a Weimaraner. So if a Weimaraner is what you're interested in, they have blue ones. I could get you a blue one. I could get you a silver one like this. Silver or gray, I guess you would call it, the gray ghost. I could get you a gray one, male, female. All you have to do is just contact me. But a lot of things I could tell you about this dog, but it's nothing like owning one. Once you own one, you'll see what I'm talking about. They last up until like 12, 14 years, depending. Tyson passed away at 11 and a half years old. He probably would have lasted a little bit longer. He wound up having throat cancer, so the drugs that they put him on and then took him off kind of accelerated his passing, I think. That's my opinion, because when he was on the drugs, he was fine. He was eating. He couldn't bark, but he was eating. He had a lot of energy. His appetite was great. He was energized. The minute they took him off the drugs, he lost a lot of weight. He was low energy, and he wasn't himself. And then it got to a point where he couldn't even walk anymore. So we had to take him to the animal hospital, and that's when they put him under some drugs, and it was over for him. So, and maybe 2 months later, Spanky came into our home, and it's been difficult, to say the least, as far as his energy level, because I live in an apartment. He needs like a house, because he needs to stretch his legs, he needs to run around and things like that. And when he's bored, he'll play with his little bit of toys, but then he'll come to you. You got to give him attention. You got to give him attention. You got to give him some exercise, because that's what they thrive on. And when it comes to the teething, he will tear up everything. And the same way you would have to baby-proof your house, keep the chemicals away from a newborn baby and all that other stuff, Same goes for a puppy, because the puppy don't know bleach from sugar. The dog will go after it, chew on the bottle, and then it's over. So you have to be careful. As of right now, Spanky, he's at 17 weeks, getting bigger, and soon he will grow to about, I want to say 3.5, maybe 3 feet. No, he's at that now. He's like close to that now. I'm saying he's going to be like 4 feet. Now he sees people coming, so you can see they're in the distance, and he's just looking at them. He got that. He's over there. He's looking at him. I don't know if that's the hunter in him, or he's just like protecting his space, ready to defend it. I don't know. But the way he has his eye trained on him, it's like Tyson was like that. Tyson was very territorial, and he would bite. So when people came into his space, came into our space, he would definitely attack. But I'm gonna start heading back now because I see another dog, and with Spanky being off the leash, I don't want him to run over there. So I will continue this.